Well, Marcell, I talked to Kevin Brennan about this last week at the Army-Navy press conference, but it's got to be extremely difficult to be a senior football player at the Naval Academy and not be able to play in the Army-Navy game.
No, it truly is. I can't be down about it, though. I just stay positive and support my team, have their back, and help them in many ways that I can.
What have you done since you suffered the season-ending injury to try to keep yourself involved and stay connected?
To be honest, just going to meetings, coming out to practice. Since I was a big man for the receivers, I used to block a lot, so I try to help out Cal Long and Nays as much as I can, so when they get in the game, they're able to perform.
Right. So, have you really kind of grasped it? Do you think it won't hit you until you're at the stadium, you walk out on the field, and you realize, the moment's here, and I'm not getting to strap it up and play?
No, I don't think it hit me. It hit me after surgery, and I've worked my way through it, got past it. I understand that God has a plan for me in the future, and I just have to move past this and stick behind my team.
So when did you suffer that injury? Because I wasn't aware.
September 9th.
Was it during practice?
During practice on a Thursday at the Air Force.
Non-contact freak thing?
Non-contact, just blocking.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, well, wish you the best of luck in the future. What did you get for your service assignment?
Marine ground.
Well, obviously a lot of talk of Tai. This will be his first Army-Navy game, and you never know how someone will react. And Coach Niematz talked about how Keenan, his senior year, after playing so many games under his belt, was still nervous going into an Army-Navy game. What do you tell a young guy like a Tai Lavatai?
Well, it's the game of all games here. They can make or break any season. So just gotta, first of all, keep the game plan simple. So that they can play fast, keep it clear, clear minds. But really, it's just gotta talk as much as you can just about playing the game between the lines. As big as the game is, it's still football. First down, second downs. I mean, it's 50-yard line. The field's still the same length. It's still a football game. So probably best just to help him that way. But in the end, he has to get in the game and get the nerves out. Now, for him, he did play, an Army-Navy game at our prep school, so he has a little bit of experience. But this is going to be nothing like that.
Well, and he was at the Army-Navy game last year.
Yeah,
right?
so
he's been in the atmosphere. He wasn't playing, but he's.
But in the game, it's so much different. And like I say, Keenan had his moment. Even Kaipo's first year, Kaipo played great that whole year. He played great. The Army-Navy game, he played his worst game of the year because of, again, just the nerves. So just got to talk to him as much as you can, give him that experience as far as the guys who've come through and have played in it. And on Saturday, again, he's got to get out there and play.
So what's your read on Tai so far? Does he look like he's focused and ready? I mean, he's got a lot of playing time under his belt.
A lot of playing time, a lot of experience. The thing about him is he's always the same. He's just a bully personality. He's not gonna walk around with a scrawl on his face or anything like that. He's who he is, but he's a competitor. And that's the main thing you want. So Ricky Dowd was kind of that way. Ricky Dowd didn't walk around with a scrawl or nothing like that. He just was a competitor. So Ty's kind of the same exact way. So you gotta get out there on Saturday. Again, let the nerves settle and play his best game of the year.
Right, and there's really nothing you as a coach can do, except maybe when you get to the game, if you see that he's come first nervous, then to get him off the sideline and say, all right, you got that out of your system, but you can't do anything pre-game to try to prepare him.
My thing is just to get there and get out early and walk around because the stadium's going to be packed. So at least you get that and get the feel of that, and maybe I can kind of help calm your nerves. But in the end, it's going to be all about getting on the field and getting in the game and starting to play.
Well, your first Army-Navy game playing. I know you were there last year, so you got to experience the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Although Mikey Stadium isn't the same as it's going to be at MetLife Stadium with 80,000. And regular civilian fans, and not just Corps of Cadets and Brigade Midshipmen. Feel ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's just a football game. I mean, it's one probably the biggest stages you could play on, but I mean, we prepare every day. We've had 2 weeks to prepare. I think we've come a long way, and I think we're ready for it. So
do you have anything, a technique you use to kind of calm the nerves? I mean, there's no way getting around it. When you walk out there the first time to take that first snap, you're going to be nervous. You're going to look around and be like, whoa. It's an Army-Navy game, 80,000. I mean, have you tried to visualize the moment maybe? And, I mean, is there any technique you use to try to calm your nerves?
I mean, I think just trusting in whatever we practice, trusting in the people around me. I mean, it's a team sport. We have a whole offense, 11 people. So, I mean, I just trust them in them. They trust in me. I think that's a big part. And then really when I'm on the field, I kind of tune out everything else. So it doesn't really feel like it really just feels like I'm playing a game. So the crowd doesn't really play much of a factor whenever that comes into play. So.
Do you talk to Xavier at all about his experience? Because he played in an Army-Navy game as a plebe and with not nearly as much playing experience as you have had this season.
Yeah.
But do you still talk to Xavier and kind of get a feel for what it was like for him?
Yeah, we're roommates, so when we room together before games, like, we kind of just talk. Me, him, and Masai. I mean, we kind of all just bounce things off each other, try to like talk about things, how we feel, and what kind of helps each other. So it definitely helps with the nerves in general, just because you know someone who's been there as well. So.
So in a way, I would imagine that, we from media think, oh, nerves, but from your standpoint as a competitor, you're probably like, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Army, Navy, 80,000 fans, pro stadium.
Yeah, for sure.
National television.
Yeah, I mean, that's like something you think about when you're a kid, and you grow up like dreaming that you're going to play in front of a fan base like that and a crowd like that, and now it's finally here, and it's a blessing to actually be a part of it. So
you're looking forward to it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, big time.
Thanks.
One more question. So you played this game before becoming the starter was you led Navy to a comeback from behind win against Army at Nap. So what was that moment like, and how can you use that in this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really big thing. I mean, if you can definitely tell the difference from Naps to here, just how big it is. But just even in that moment, playing against Maps, you can definitely tell how big the rivalry is. And I mean, it was a great feeling to beat them. I mean, it's just bragging rights for the rest of the year. So it's definitely something great.
And then last year you were marching with 6 company. Now just
Yeah.
to be on the field now, starting in this game. What's this moment like for you?
I mean, it's a blessing. It's a huge opportunity. I mean, it's awesome to be actually out there with my brothers and playing with them, and I'm just thankful for it. So.